Bertha's journey to London is about to change everything. This isn't just a simple trip. It's a bold move that could shift power, reveal secrets, and stir up drama like never before. The Gilded Age has always been about wealth, influence, and hidden battles behind grand walls, but now the stage expands to one of the world's most famous cities. What awaits Bertha in London? Will she rise to new heights or face dangers she never imagined? This trailer promises a thrilling glimpse into the challenges and surprises ahead. Bertha, a character known for her strength and ambition, is stepping into unfamiliar territory. After all the drama at home, her trip to London is more than just a change of scenery. It is a test of her ability to navigate a world filled with different customs, old money, and new rivals. The trailer shows moments of her arrival, dressed in elegant clothes that speak of her status and hopes. London's grand streets and lavish parties form the perfect backdrop for what could be a dramatic turning point in her story. The excitement in the trailer is clear as we see Bertha meeting new people. Some faces are friendly, hinting at potential allies, while others appear cold or suspicious. This mix of reactions suggests that Bertha's presence will disrupt the London elite's usual order. The trailer cleverly uses quick cuts and close-up shots to build tension, making viewers wonder who will welcome her and who will try to push her away. This adds a layer of suspense that keeps us hooked. In the background, we notice familiar characters appearing in new roles or unexpected places. This deepens the intrigue, showing that the connections from home will follow Bertha abroad. It also hints at possible conflicts that will cross oceans, making the stakes even higher. The trailer's music and lighting create a mood that is both glamorous and tense, reflecting the double life of luxury and danger that defines the Gilded Age. This episode seems to promise a mix of excitement, challenges, and mystery. Bertha's journey to London will not just be a travel story, but a powerful chapter that could change alliances, reveal secrets, and test her strength in new ways. The trailer leaves us eager to see how this new setting will shape her fate and the wider story of the series. Fans will want to watch closely, as every detail in the trailer could be a clue to what happens next. The Gilded Age's world is growing bigger and more complex, and Bertha is at the center of it all. Bertha's decision to go to London did not come out of nowhere. To fully understand the weight of this journey, we need to look back at what has happened so far in the series. Over the past episodes, Bertha has faced numerous challenges in New York. She has had to fight for her place in high society, often clashing with powerful families who see her as an outsider. These struggles have shaped her into a stronger, more determined woman, ready to take risks and step into new worlds. The tension between Bertha and the established elite has been growing. At home, she has often been underestimated or dismissed because of her background and the choices she made. But Bertha never backed down. Instead, she used her intelligence and willpower to build alliances and prove her worth. This journey to London is the next step in her fight for respect and influence. It is clear from the trailer and past storylines that Bertha is not just traveling for leisure. She's going to expand her power and protect her interests on a larger stage. London represents a whole new society, with its own rules and hierarchies. The people there have their own traditions, and the stakes are just as high, if not higher. Bertha's arrival in this foreign city will test her ability to adapt and survive. In earlier episodes, we saw her carefully learning the social games and strategies of New York's elite. Now, she must do the same in London, where the challenges could be very different and even more difficult. The trailer hints at glamorous balls, private meetings, and secret conversations, all places where Bertha's skills will be put to the test. Moreover, Bertha's journey is not only about power, it is also about identity and belonging. She has struggled with her place in society, torn between her past and her ambitions. London offers her a chance to reinvent herself and maybe find acceptance where she never found it before. The trailer scenes showing her observing the city with a mix of awe and determination tell us she knows this trip will change her life. But there is also a sense of danger and uncertainty. Bertha must be careful because making enemies in a new city can be more dangerous than in her own. Along with new challenges, the trip introduces new characters. Some may become friends, others foes. The trailer teases brief glimpses of people who look intrigued or wary of Bertha's presence. These new faces will add complexity to the story and may bring unexpected twists. For example, there could be powerful families who feel threatened by Bertha's arrival, or allies who offer support for their own reasons. Bertha will have to navigate these relationships with care, balancing trust and caution to protect herself, past tensions from New York will follow Bertha to London. The trailer suggests that rivals or former enemies are not far behind. This means Bertha cannot fully escape the trouble she faced before. Instead, she must confront them on new ground, where the rules may be different and the consequences more severe. This creates a suspenseful setup. Will Bertha be able to control the new environment, or will she be overwhelmed by forces beyond her understanding? The storyline leading up to this episode has also focused on Bertha's personal growth. We have seen her struggle with doubts and fears, but also moments of courage and hope. Going to London is a sign that Bertha is ready to face the unknown and shape her own destiny. It is a turning point where her past decisions meet the future possibilities. The episode promises to explore how she balances these forces while staying true to herself. In short, Bertha's trip to London is loaded with meaning. It is a chance to rise above old conflicts, but also a risky leap into a world full of unknown dangers. The background story makes this journey feel important, not just as a plot device, but as a key moment in Bertha's life and the overall series. For fans, it is exciting to see how the show will develop this new chapter and what it will reveal about Bertha and the Gilded Age world. The trailer for Gilded Age. Season 3, Episode 8 gives us a tantalizing glimpse of what to expect when Bertha arrives in London. From the very first scenes, the mood is one of excitement mixed with tension. We see Bertha stepping off a grand carriage, dressed in elegant gowns that show she means business. The setting immediately changes from the familiar streets of New York to the historic and lavish world of London's high society. The visuals alone tell a story of a woman entering a new arena, one filled with both opportunity and hidden dangers. One of the most striking aspects of the trailer is the introduction of new characters who will play important roles in this episode. There are glimpses of aristocrats and socialites, some welcoming and others clearly wary. These new faces are dressed in the finest period clothing, and their expressions hint at the complex social games Bertha will have to navigate. The trailer cuts quickly between scenes of polite conversation, sharp glances, and secretive whispers. This editing choice builds a sense of intrigue and keeps viewers guessing about who can be trusted. The London setting itself becomes a character in the episode. The trailer showcases iconic locations, grand ballrooms, opulent mansions, and foggy streets that provide a perfect backdrop for the drama. The contrast between the glittering parties and the shadows where secrets are kept suggests that Bertha's journey will involve more than just social climbing. There will be power struggles, betrayals, and moments of vulnerability. The lighting and music work together to create an atmosphere that is both glamorous and suspenseful, capturing the essence of the Gilded Age's mix of beauty and danger. Another key element revealed in the trailer is Bertha's own reaction to her new surroundings. At times, she appears confident and determined, standing tall among London's elite. Yet there are also moments when her expression softens, hinting at uncertainty or the weight of the challenges ahead. These contrasting emotions add depth to her character and remind us that, despite her strength, Bertha is still facing a daunting new world. This complexity makes her journey feel real and relatable, drawing viewers closer to her story. The trailer also teases potential conflicts that will shape the episode's plot. There are brief shots of tense conversations and confrontations, suggesting that not everyone is happy to see Bertha in London. Old rivalries may flare up, and new enemies could emerge. At the same time, there are hints of alliances forming, perhaps with those who see Bertha as a valuable ally or who share common goals. This push and pull between friend and foe creates a dynamic storyline, full of suspense and surprises. Costumes and set design play a big role in the trailer, helping to immerse viewers in the time period and social environment. Bertha's dresses, are elegant but practical, showing her awareness of the need to impress without losing her identity. The attention to detail in the surroundings, from the intricate wallpaper to the sparkling chandeliers, adds richness to every scene. These visual cues support the story's themes of wealth, ambition, and the hidden tensions beneath polished surfaces. The trailer's pacing is quick, with no moment wasted. Every scene hints at a larger story, encouraging viewers to watch closely for clues about what will happen next. The music builds steadily, starting with soft notes that grow into a more dramatic score as the trailer progresses. This rising tension mirrors Bertha's own journey from arrival to confrontation, making the viewer feel the stakes rising along with her. Finally, the trailer ends on a note of mystery and anticipation. A final scene shows Bertha standing alone on a balcony, looking out over the city with a determined gaze. This image captures the essence of her story, a woman ready to face whatever comes her way, but aware that the road ahead will be difficult. It leaves viewers eager to see how Bertha's London adventure will unfold and what impact it will have on her future and the series as a whole. In summary, the Episode 8 trailer uses powerful visuals, new characters, and a richly detailed setting to build excitement and tension around Bertha's journey to London. It promises a mix of glamour, conflict, and personal growth that fits perfectly with the themes of the Gilded Age. This section of the video script will help viewers appreciate the deeper meanings behind the trailer scenes and look forward to an episode full of drama and surprises. Bertha's trip to London is more than just a change of scenery. It could mark a turning point not only for her but for the entire series. The move to a new city, especially one as historically rich and socially complex as London, opens up fresh opportunities and challenges that could shift the story's balance of power and drama in unexpected ways. This episode promises to expand the world of the Gilded Age, introducing new layers of intrigue and drama that fans will find both exciting and unpredictable. One of the biggest impacts of this episode could be how it changes Bertha's role in the story. Until now, much of the series has focused on her struggles and growth within New York's tight-knit but ruthless social circles. By placing her in London, the show challenges her to prove herself on an international stage. This raises the stakes considerably. Success in London could mean new alliances, greater influence, and a stronger voice in the global social order. But failure could isolate her, making her vulnerable to enemies both old and new. The London setting itself brings fresh energy to the series. The city's grandeur, history, and traditions provide fertile ground for new conflicts and drama. The strict codes of conduct, the weight of aristocratic expectations, and the subtle games of influence create a complex environment that is very different from New York's fast-paced ambition. Bertha will need to learn these new rules quickly or risk being left behind. This environment allows the writers to explore themes of identity, power, and belonging in new and deeper ways. This episode may also shift the focus to different social classes and types of characters than the ones we have seen mostly in New York. London society includes a mix of old nobility, rising industrialists, and international players. Introducing these characters could bring fresh conflicts and alliances, expanding the series' scope and complexity. For viewers, this means a richer story with more unexpected twists and emotional moments. Bertha's interactions with these new characters will be key to how the episode and the series evolve. Will she find true allies, or will she face stiff opposition from those who see her as an outsider? The trailer hints at both possibilities, creating suspense and excitement. These relationships can test Bertha's values and strengths, forcing her to make difficult choices that reveal her true character. Such developments make the story more engaging and relatable as viewers watch a strong but imperfect person navigate a tough world. The London trip could also have ripple effects on the characters back home. The distance may create new tensions and misunderstandings. Those who remained in New York may react with jealousy, fear, or even betrayal. Meanwhile, Bertha's absence might expose weaknesses or secrets among her allies and enemies alike. This dynamic adds another layer of drama, As viewers anticipate how the storylines in different locations will connect and collide, another important impact could be on the visual and thematic tone of the series. London's atmospheric fog, historic architecture, and elegant interiors contrast with New York's bustling streets and modern energy. This shift in tone can refresh the series, giving it new visual interest and a broader emotional palette. The show can explore darker or more mysterious themes, reflecting the old world secrets and rigid social structures that London represents for the audience. This episode raises many questions that add to the excitement. How will Bertha adapt to London's unique challenges? Will she succeed in making a place for herself among its elite? What new alliances or conflicts will arise? These unanswered questions build suspense and encourage viewers to engage more deeply with the story. Discussing theories and predictions online and with friends. Finally, this episode sets the stage for future developments. Bertha's experience in London could shape her decisions and relationships in ways that influence the rest of the season. It may also introduce plot threads that carry into later episodes or even future seasons. By expanding the setting and deepening the character's journey, the show keeps itself fresh and interesting, avoiding stagnation and maintaining viewer interest. In conclusion, Bertha's trip to London in Season 3, Episode 8 is not just a simple visit, it is a bold step that could change the entire course of the series. It promises new settings, characters, conflicts, and emotional depth that will enrich the story and keep fans eagerly watching. This episode is a key moment in the Gilded Age's unfolding drama, one that will challenge Bertha and everyone around her in ways that viewers won't want to miss.